All right. So I think everything should be live, or at least mostly live. All right, so go ahead and pick all that stuff up. Oh, this is a rather large uranium deposit. I think that was mostly straight through, right? And it's not even the center of it. But yeah, that's gonna be a lot of uranium. So I think what we need to do is to go ahead and set up the mining vehicle. That's a crazy amount of uranium. Alright, so let us move ourselves over here so that we can unload some uranium there, drop off the stone, and I want to see what the refineries are pushing. That's fine, yeah, because in that way it's going to pop the stone, and then it pops the scrap metal, and then we get the cobalt. So, okay. So I do think that this means we're going to need to build two things. We're going to need to build something to mine all of this uranium out with. Something to mine all the uranium out with, and some place to process it. Because I mean, we can always take it back to the planet. But I'm thinking having a military base of some kind out here would not be unwarranted. And if we were to drop, let's see how. I'm going to take this in a little bit. Get rid of that ridge line. We've got just like random stuff everywhere. Come on. You're gonna be one of those, alright. I always hate when you get those little voxel pieces. Hey Casey, how you doing? Fluffy baby space bird? Well, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic day. So, what we're talking about doing here is trying to figure out if we want to do just a mining vehicle, which, I mean, will serve us well at some point. I would really like to get rid of that. I hate having those single voxels that you can't do anything with. Hey Howard, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah. For those who are joining, I did a coring on this thing. I actually went through and drilled it out. This is going to be a lot of uranium in here. I mean, and this isn't even center of the core. That wasn't even like a true center of it. The center is up there-ish. And that was about 4K. Uranium, just doing regular mining in a mostly straight line. So if we extrapolate that out, there is probably about 700K uranium in this. Actually, that's 4K. Yeah, somewhere around 6 to 700,000 uranium, if that stays true all the way down. I guess one of the ways to find out would be, let's go about here. I generally go about 1 to 2 character lengths down from the edge, and that'll help you guesstimate a little bit better. So we'll go here. Very nice. You can't get the mod to work? Okay, so for getting the mod to work, if you have UI mod, like any type of UI mod, make sure that the UI mod loads after the Eat, Sleep, and Drink mod. If you're using any of the farming mods, like if you're doing the plant and grow mod, those need to be loaded before Eat, Sleep, and Drink mod. So out of the associated mods, Eat, Sleep, and Drink is going to be the last one, and then immediately after that you do your UI mods. And be sure that you have things like the text. Was it that text HUD UI or text HUD mod? Let's go in here really quick. So thruster damage off and some mods on. Yeah, thruster damage off is always a nice way to go. Alright, so if we're looking at 2K on that, it's a little over 2K on that one, and it was about almost 5K on the core. We do some back of the napkin math here. Yeah, I'm gonna say that we're gonna come out with probably about 600 and some change. Excuse me. If we pull all of the uranium out of there. You know, again, that's just back of the napkin math. And it's making the assumption that, you know, it was a spherical spawn. So with the gravel sifter, so all of those mods are actually really good mods. I actually enjoy most of those. The hydrogen revamp hasn't been such an issue since the rebalance for was it during the industrial rebalance. Hydrogen is actually somewhat viable now. Yeah, and the gravel sifter is basically the well, because I guess for those who don't know, the gravel sifter mod takes the gravel output and allows you to reclaim even more material out of it. Because of the way that stone reclamation works in the game now, I've not found a need for the gravel sifter. I mean, the biggest benefit of the gravel sifter is that you basically are able to burn the gravel out of your inventory. You don't have to worry about ditching it. It's the original starter ship door and health kit. The original starter ship? You mean back before they got rid of the blue landing craft? Because the blue landing craft had basically these doors on it. The old sliding door. At least for the vanilla start stuff. This version gives 9K or 900 iron. Yeah, I mean the sifter mod, like I said, it's nice. I'm trying to remember. I think it was. I think it's Daily Needs has a gravel cannon, and there are mods that will use gravel as a weapon. I actually used to stockpile gravel. Platinum, gold, silver, and ice. Yeah, see, that's one of the reasons why I don't use the gravel mod, specifically the gravel sifter mod. Um, it's like, let me. I should quantify this or qualify this or so when I am doing playthroughs like here where we're doing screen recording, um, part of the fun of it for me is having to go find the resources, and so I like having to go look for platinum, which means I'm not gonna you're not gonna find it on the planets unless you're modding it in, or you get you have meteors turned on and you get platinum meteors. Just like you don't find uranium on the planets anymore. So for me, part of the fun is in actually having to go get the materials. If I was doing something where I was just kind of free building in survival mode, then yeah, I would use the sifter. But again, it comes down to what you're looking to do and what it is you're what's your goal and focus. Definitely a great mod though. So I don't want anyone to think I'm saying that it's easy mode or anything like that. And far from it. It's, you know, just not a mod that I tend to use all that often when I'm doing anything recording wise. Alright, so I think... See, I'm really tempted to just build a mining rig here. I'll show you what I'm thinking here. I mean, the ship would be awesome to have. But I've got so many plates, I'm just like, it wouldn't be a bad idea because we're talking about having, getting a little bit more active in the intergalactic politics this time around. So what I was thinking is maybe do something like, let's paint you a different color. No, before I do that, let me turn Bob off. I forgot, I don't want Bob building stuff out here. Right. Oh, no, wrong panel. It's over here. But yeah, like I said, I've used Sifter mod and I've used a bunch of the gravel recycling mods and stuff, and I actually do like them. So don't get me wrong on that. So we were to go, say, maybe there. And so what I'm thinking is that we end up building a base that caps off this area. Now I've done a couple of these, actually even fairly recently. So, let's see. We'll do something like this. I might actually bring that down a line. So if we were to go maybe down 2. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think that'll work better. And so what I sometimes do is I'll cap off these types of areas, build the base in here. And then we'll set a mining rig up underneath the base. Because, we were talking about getting, like I said, we were talking about getting more involved in the politics this time. Start playing with the factions a little bit. So we're going to need a base out here anyway. And with that much uranium on the line, I can definitely make the argument that it, you know, kind of justify it having a an actual base out here. Yeah, the small laser and plasma turrets mod, that's an awesome one. I actually really enjoy the small laser turret. The little, it's effectively the point. I think they actually call it the point defense laser. Uses the model for the interior turret, for the vanilla interior turret. That thing is awesome. It is a brutal anti-missile system too. Right, so let's go ahead and pick all these up. And go this way. But yeah, no, the mod list that you have there sounds awesome. And so what I was thinking is we'll actually build how many plates? So if we were to, I'm kind of curious here. So that's 9. And if we come out from here, so it's 5 by 9. So if we do a rig that's 9 drills set to rotate, we can clear all of this out, and we'll pick up a crap ton of stone as well. All right, that works. All right, so I think we'll leave that in as a guide for right now. Yeah, so if you're requiring thruster damage off, I'm guessing that you're using, you've either got things overlapping or you're doing hidden ships, or hidden thrusters on your ships. There's actually a, I don't know if it still works or not, but there was a interesting little, I don't want to call it a bug, let's call it an undocumented feature for a while with thrusters. If you had thrusters facing each other, and they were, I want to say, 3 blocks apart, the thruster damage canceled each other out. Like the thrusters couldn't take thruster damage. I don't know if that still works or not. I'm gonna have to test it. But it's like, I want to say it's like 3 or 4 blocks separate. It's basically, it's, I want to say it's like half of the damage zone or something like that for the thruster. Alright, so that gives us an idea about where we're going to need, which means we're going to have to go we're going to say that's the middle, at least for the drilling rig. Alright, let's go grab some plates here. First rule of space engineers, always assume that when Hal says he's building a ship, he's actually going to build a base. Oh man. Alright. Not meant to fight? Yeah. Let me see. Oh. Couple reactors production, refinery systems, 2 large containers. Yeah, no, that's a pretty good mobile base, honestly. Full speed. Yeah, one should always go full speed. Let's see here. And I want... Okay, so the drills are gonna basically sit here-ish. And so it's gonna be 1, 2 for the drill, 1 for the conveyor. 1 piston, 2 pistons, 3 pistons.
Energy low.
So we can put... Okay. So let's get this stuff out. We're going to put a conveyor block in, which means I need to go grab interior plates. And interior plates. Here we go. Nice. I'll have to take a look at that. I got turned around. Okay. So we're going to put this here. And you are going to be... We said 9, right? So we want to drop you down 1. And then 9 from there. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have to do a little bit of excavation here. So it's at 5, 6, 7. And I have the debris turned up so that it's something like a 100 or 200 loose stone, so don't worry, we're not losing anything.
Inventory full.
So how many is that? So we drop down 1 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Energy critical.
7. And I need to go drop stuff off because we have too much on us. I actually need to clear out some of that. Let's drop off. Should be good. We're basically trying to clear out enough of this so that we can drop you in there. That was 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 1 more, which is basically just going to be the churn.
Inventory full.
Alright. Now what we're going to do is we're going to slope this down a little bit. So hopefully the stone will drain out. Yep, there it goes. Alright, and then we flip you this way.
No energy.
That's bad. That's bad. I guess I should actually pay attention to the warnings about power. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. All right. Lord, the tiered thruster systems or the tiered tools? because Lord Vader did a couple of tiered systems. I think I want to say it was had the tiered thruster collection, and then had the tiered tools collection. Which the tiered tools were actually kind of interesting. I liked the idea of having upgrade modules, which was something that Keen put in, but never actually did anything with for the at least for the tools. Because originally they wanted to have a progression system where you would build a basic tool, and then you'd had to build the like these little upgrade modules to plug into it. Coast Driver, wow, holy crap, man! Thanks for the super chat. Wow. Am I ever gonna try EGS? Actually, I was one of the first people who did content for EGS way back in the day. I'll probably return to it. I actually have been playing a little bit of Empyrean. Yeah, it's like I actually like Empyrean, and for folks that have been here around for about blah blah blah. Let me try that again. For folks that have been around for a while, you've probably seen the fact that, yeah, I used to do a lot of Empyrean stuff. I had a bit of a falling out with the game, not so much with the company. The company's always been really supportive. Actually, they sponsored the channel for a while, and where we ran into it was when they started putting in the skill tree stuff. I wasn't a huge fan of the way that they did the skill trees, and over the years they've refined it. So yeah, I'll probably make a return to it. I actually started playing it again like 2 weeks ago, just to get caught up on all the updates and everything. I mean, the game is ridiculously different than what it was when it first launched. I mean, it's almost the same difference as Space Engineers launch as to what it is today. The one thing I do like about EGS is that they actually have, like the NPC system, they actually have a storyline progression system. And so, yeah, I'll probably do it. It's actually, like I said, I've been playing it. There's some things I'm looking at. Yeah, it is on the list, though. Game won't capture your mouse. Hmm. You might want to talk to look at the help forum for it. Like hit them up on their official Discord. The support team is usually pretty good about it. Because if it's not capturing the mouse, that might be. I'm guessing you have some kind of virtualization. Yeah, because if you're using some kind of virtualization, it might be an issue. Because they do some interesting things on the back end of their system. Refinery. Let's drop that off. Let's get some food and water in the character here in a bit. Really? Interesting. Huh. Hey, Jaga, do me a favor. I don't know if you're over on Twitter or not, but if you're on Twitter or if you're on over on Discord, actually, shoot me a message with the description of the bug, and I'll see if I can reproduce it. Because if I can reproduce it, I'll send it over to their community management team, and have them take a look at it for you, or at least I'll ask them to. I can't obviously make them do anything, but. Let's see, we're going to do that. Yeah, but if you can give me If you can give me a good description of the bug. Like I said, I'll do a little bit of research on it, and I'll see if I can get them to look at it for you. Yeah, because I know. So I know that there have been issues with, like if you're using any type of virtualization, like I was saying earlier. So for those who don't know what I'm talking about, a lot of systems, there are a lot of systems for people who don't necessarily want to or aren't able to use normal mouse pointer devices. Um, and it could be everything from like, script, like click, what is it? Auto clickers and that type of system. But some mice drivers, like Logitech, actually has some mice drivers that have software associated to it that virtualize the mouse inputs, and so some games don't like them. Yeah, I'm over on Twitter. There's a link on the channel header, but you just at halidmer.com or at halidmer should be a. I should be the only halidmer there. Alright, so we're gonna do. Oh, do I want to do the pistons here? Yeah, I think I want to do the pistons here. Let's do the pistons and then the rotor. So we'll go. You said what? 3? I mean, 2, 3. Oh, I can get a 4th one in there. 4. I shouldn't actually. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. I shouldn't actually need 4. Nope, I am actually. My numbers were right the first time. It's because of the conveyor I have to put on it. You're gonna go there. Let's grab you out. You're gonna end up there, right? Yeah. Okay, that should work. And that's gonna push it 30 through, so yeah, that should work. I mean, we're gonna pull so much uranium out of this, or we're expecting to pull so much uranium out of it. I am not all that worried about it, honestly. Alright, let's reposition the ship, because this off-center gravity is kind of messing with me. So let's go like so. See, what I should do is put the moisture evaporator mod in. You want to talk about a broken mod? Whew, that thing is awesome. Alright, so we can get rid of this. How many plates do I have? I've got 500 plates. Okay. That is more than enough. Alright, so what I'm doing is just building a small platform here. Basically to give me a place to stand. Not necessarily what's going to be here when it's done, but you know. Yeah, like I said, I'll reach out to the folks over at Leon though, and see if any of the people that I used to know are still there. I know that they had some turnover over on that side, but their community team used to be really good. And so what we're going to end up with is... Actually, you know what I should do? Before I get too far in there, you are conveyor, and that's 1, 2, yes, okay, I did do that right. So you're going to come up 1 block, actually, yeah, bring you up 1 block. And we are going to do industrial, whoa, hello. We're going to do industrial cargo on here. Just, I mean, come on, these things are awesome. Sure. Actually, no, I want you to be, sorry. 2 and 3. And yes, we're probably going to use most of that. Alright, so let's go ahead and... And we'll cut a hole through the platform somewhere, basically, to get in and out of here. But I wanted to get as much of this in as possible for right now. And in fact, before I forget, let's go ahead and make that the hole for now. All right, so desktop rig. Yeah, go ahead. Feel free to send me invites and stuff over on Steam. I don't accept everybody's invites all the time, but I do try to be accommodating as much as I can. Let's go. Let's move 5. Oh, I meant to do 5K. Difference of a 0 really hurts sometimes. All right. Okay. All right. So this gives us a platform to work from. We have the beginnings of that wonderful system, and I'm thinking. I mean, we could. All right. So let's go. Don't need those anymore, so we'll bring these guys back out. What we'll do is we'll do that. And that just gives us a little bit of protection. So in case I do something stupid like grind out one of these containers for some reason, the last container doesn't fall off. But yeah, like I said, for my social stuff, all of my social stuff is listed on the channel, so feel free to reach out in any of those avenues. And I believe Steam is up there. If it's not, I'm actually really easy to find over there too. So. Awesome, Casey. Yeah, I'll send you the invite. And for those wondering what I'm replying to, some YouTube holds some comments for review. It tells me that they're there. But anytime people put things like code invites or certain trigger words, it won't broadcast through. So. Awesome, Jago. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, so we have... Oh. Looks like we've got a fight breaking out over here from WDMD and IMDC. The logistics frigate is about to get hit with a couple of medium fighters, it looks like. I don't want to go watch that, actually. But we need to get this done. Okay, so we've got all of that. Let's go get Bob powered on. We're going to tell him to ignore the armor blocks for now. Come on. Where you at, buddy? And armor block. And to disable armor blocks, we're actually going to tell it, we're going to do the same up here. Disable that. I'll turn Bob on. And see if he's going to start grinding stuff down over here, because he will often grab crap from me, and I just, ugh. Harv, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody's having a fantastic new year thus far. Yep, see? There he goes. Damn it, Bob. I keep forgetting to turn on the weld before grind. Annoying little punk. Look at him. Let's see, did he... Oh, son of a... Damn it, Bob. I swear. This... And I know it's not the model. It's not the model author's fault. It's because of the way Keen changed some things on Space Engineers, on the way Space Engineers works. So it's just annoying. Alright. So I'm gonna put the advanced rotor in. Actually, 1, 2, yeah. Put the conveyor in. Yeah. I swear. Bob's trying to drive me insane. Yeah, sir, I know. It's, if you have the weld before grind, if it's unpowered, Bob takes it apart. Which is what kind of irritates me, because if you put grind before weld, you know, he'll take it apart. If you put weld before grind, he'll weld it up. It's like, irritating. Hey Zeron, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Put a battery on it. It's like putting a ring on it, right? The Nanite Control Factory. That's the older version of the Nanite mod, I believe. Right? It was done by a different mod author, but it has basically this giant sphere that you can... that produces the nanites, and you can have some nanites mining, some welding, and some grinding, if I remember correctly, and then picking up resources. It has little like flag beacons that you put down. What? We do need to put some power in here. Let's do a small reactor. We're just gonna plunk that in right there, I think. I think I have the parts for the small reactor. Under reactor components. Yeah, I got parts for it. Okay. Use too much power, yeah. Most of us use too much power at various points in time.
Energy.
It's all
low.
good. Right. Let's see here. So I still need to handle the refinery system. So I think what we're going to do for that is we'll do a branch here. We're going to use the old school refineries. And I'm going to have these up one block. So we're going to do that. There'll be a refinery there. And refinery there. And so basically we'll have 2 of these running stone, 2 of these running uranium. Actually may have 3 of them running stone. That's going to be a lot of power. But let's go grab that. We're going to grab materials out of here. Actually going to drop off materials first. And no, this is not going to be the extent of my power generation. It's just the getting it up and running power. Uh, 90, 90, 90, 90. Let's see here. I'll grab 5 from each, I think. Like I said, it's basically just to get a little bit of power into the grid. Just to keep Bob from going rogue again.
Energy critical.
There we go. Okay, so Bob should be welding most of this up. You are missing all sorts of stuff. Nope, there it goes. Even better. All right. No water, no energy. Yep. Thank you for the warning. Like, ah! Just get a little bit of power really quick.
Energy low.
And we're going to go ahead and grab a little bit of food. I don't want one of those. Soup is so OP. I forgot that having to eat automatically opens your helmet. I keep forgetting about that. Hey Chozo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy New Year to everybody. I hope everyone's having a fantastic New Year so far. This week's been kind of calm, actually. Getting back into the swing of doing live streams regularly. It's kind of weird. It's like, it's nice because it means I'm not recording on the weekends anymore, but at the same time it means I have to remember to actually do them. Oh, so I actually will be doing be recording stuff as well in the near future, and I'm thinking I'll probably do my next recording series will probably will be Empyrean, because like I said, they've done a lot of changes with it. I mean, ultimately the game is fundamentally the same as it was. We were talking about it earlier about the skill system and the progression system. They have rebalanced that a little bit since it was first introduced, and I'm kind of liking where they've gone with it at this point. And I do like a lot of the mechanics and systems changes that they've put in since I last played, or I should say since I last recorded anything with it. Alright, let's go this way. So I'll probably start that. Do a separate Space Engineers recorded. And then, because I'm thinking for what I want to do for Space Engineers moving forward, at least for the next recorded series, will be just a builder series. We'll basically be building, you know, ridiculous things, different types of contraptions and stuff. I might actually bring back the Wheel of Clang. Imperion sucks. Don't worry, it won't replace anything that we're doing with Space Engineers. It just gives us a different series. And then I may get back into 7 Days to Die as well. But we'll see how that goes. There's a bunch of games that are out, that have been out for a while, that have made some really nice updates. So awesome. Thank you, Jago. Appreciate it. Right, so that gives us one drill. And why do you do one drill when you can do 9 drills? Right. Let's go here. What we're going to do is view, of course, now that I've dropped off my plates. How you're driving everybody up the wall here. Let's go. And we're gonna go like so. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That actually worked out not too bad, actually. How far down can we go is the question. 2. Let's try some of this out. We're gonna Bob pick all this stuff up. Basically just trying to open up some space here. There. So I need to figure out what chunk. Oh. So this little bit here. That should be. That should be good. Okay. Yep, there's one. And you have a bit more, so go ahead and all this out the way. Did Bob weld up the piston heads? Usually does. Oh no, he sure didn't. I hate that. He sometimes does it. Let's grab the parts. Thank you for catching that. I don't know why. Oh, because I turned off the armor blocks, that's why. I keep forgetting the piston heads are actually armor blocks for Bob. So when you turn off the armor blocks, he stops welding them up. Good catch. Thank you. Hey Brian, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Casey. Best wishes to the boyfriend's family on that. That's never a good thing. It's always difficult. One of my friends that I actually met doing YouTube stuff, Silverblade Dagger, used to be one of my multiplayer cohorts back in the day. Had some problems. So hopefully it's nothing. Hopefully it's not a severe stroke and. But yeah, it's always bad when stuff like that happens. Yeah, it's rough. It is one of those things that you don't generally wish on anybody, you know. Did Bob decide to work on something else? I think Bob decided to work on something else. Ow. But yeah, like I said, hopefully everything's okay and that they were able to get her help in time. Alright, so button. We want, let's go vertical button. What do you need? Interior plates. No, son of a. Yeah. Can I put it here? You're on the rotor. Let's come back here then. Bob should get that. Oh, all right. So now comes the fun part of setting all of this crap up. All right. Okay. Need to get me into the grid. There we go. We want all the drills together. Take a look at the reactor. How much power is the reactor putting out? Not putting out much. Okay. Well, I put on speed modules. No, but I am going to put yield modules on it. For uranium, actually, with the amount of uranium we're looking at, yield's probably not a huge issue. Oh. I am a huge fan of, if you're going to put anything on refineries, it's like, you know, I've had folks tell me, it's like, oh, well, you know, it's, once you got to the point where you're building this kind of stuff, it's not usually an issue if you don't have, like, you're not going to run out of material, generally speaking. It's like, yes, but, you know, if you're going to go excessive, let's go excessive. Oh, I forgot those are superconductors now. Oh, I keep forgetting those are in there. Do I actually have what I need for superconductors? I don't know if I have enough material to make superconductors. Do I have any gold left? No, I don't have any gold, so I can't make superconductors. Alright, well that's fun. there'll be part storage for now then.
Energy low.
Alright. We'll go grab some power here in a moment. So we're going to... Actually, I need to go back up here for a second, because I need to do the pistons. Alright, so what I do with pistons when I do these types of groups, just because it makes it a little easier to find them, is I will say whatever their velocity is, divide it by the number of pistons. So if I want a 0.1 speed, which is about what I want for this, I want it to be just a little under 0.1. So I'll do a 0.03 for each piston. So we're going to negative 0.03. I don't care about the maximum distance, impulse, and I want them all to share inertia transfer. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to have one of these set up for the pistons. Let's go with you. Actually, we'll have that be the drill. Button 3 will be drills. Those will be toggle on off. Pistons will be reverse. And advanced rotor is going to be the big red button. Right? So what we're going to do is we're going to hit the big red button. Did the big red button not do it? Are you too much for that? Okay. Did we? I think we broke something.
Energy critical.
Lock on. Ah, that's why. Oh, alright, so I want you to be... you're going to be, I think, 0.75? I think. You know what I need to do? Alright, first thing I need to do is let's get some power. We're gonna actually... We're gonna toggle that block off for now. And it's fine. It can grind stuff down, but we're not gonna worry too much about it. Where did I put the big escape hatch that I'm not going out of here? All right. Oh, it's your 2 or 3. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, acid reflux. That's never fun. Hopefully you're feeling better. But yeah, no, I'm doing pretty good, I think. I'm having a lot of fun, basically trying to stay out of trouble, somewhat succeeding. I've had a couple of, well, I've supposed to have a contract position interview. I think I've mentioned this to folks before. When I'm not YouTubing, I do consulting and contract work. Or I should say I do contract terms. It's nice because it allows me to basically work when I want to work for, as much as I want to work for. Zorn, too fast? Yeah, maybe. What I need to do is actually, I forgot to put What I forgot to do was I forgot to put a drill head on the end of the array so that it would drill it out, so that I could get the first round of drills going, which is what we're gonna have to do now. Do I actually have plates? Okay, yeah, I did keep plates on me. Alright, so I hate when I forget to do this. So it was catching on there, so let's drop, knock that off. One there and one there. And so once Bob's got those up and running, for me, oh no, operations and logistics. I do some IT stuff as well. Most of the stuff is product or project management, though. And the position that I'm working on trying to acquire right now is it's a multi-year contract doing product management for a tech company. Let's yeah, we'll take it down a notch on the speed. Let's go 0.25. There we go. Oh, thanks, Joseph. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm actually really fortunate in the fact that I spent, let me see, almost 20 years, a little over 20 years, working in the games industry. Yeah, I'm going to have to do it the other way. Thinking this is gonna suck because I'm gonna have to basically turn you off, and what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to rotate these 90 degrees. Empty. Sure, you're empty. I've gotten absolutely crushed by some of these things before. What we're going to do is we're going to reverse the rotor here. And a little further, a little further. So do it this way. May as well just go ahead and do it and get it done. Alright. Hey Mike, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. And yes, it probably would have been faster just to build a ship at this point. Oh, man. Yeah, so just missing the superconductors, which is fine. I think that should take care of it. We're just waiting for these to weld up, and then we can deal with getting the rest of it out there. But yeah, I was saying, basically, I've worked professionally within the games industry for one of the big three for about 15 years, and then did another 5 years in and around different companies. I started as actually a contract, like temp, doing QA work back in early 2001. Spent about a year doing that, got hired on full time. Was actually part of the launch team for multiple consoles through that company. Was also one of the first 3 people in their online division. So it's like at one point in time, I was, I had gone through the N Plus boot camp and a bunch of other stuff. Let's go check to see what our system is doing here. Putting out almost no power. Faster, but not fun. Very true. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go tell this thing to reverse once again. See if that fixed the problem. What I'm hoping is that we'll be able to exploit the drill area a little bit. But we'll see how this actually works out. .25 might still be a little too fast, but looks pretty good so far. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. Just reverse, please. Thank you. So basically what we're going to need to do is I'm going to need to double up the drills. So, yeah, I'm going to need to double them up. Alright. Which is fine. We have proven that the theory works. Try 0.1 or 0.15. Yeah, the 0.25 is going to be fine as far as this is concerned once I have all the drill heads in. I was just worried that we were going to get to the point where the drill heads were jamming up. But it looks like the 0.25 was enough. I generally don't take it above... well, when I'm doing subterranean and mining like this, I don't generally do it this fast, but... That's true. Hey, Brian. Yeah, but it doesn't look as cool. See, what I should do is I should break out the old Big Bertha mod. Oh, man. There's this giant just absolute earth destroyer drill. This thing was huge. It was I want to say it's like the surface, like the drill head itself, the surface area of it's like a 5x5 block or something. But it had a modded drill radius on it, so it was taking out like 15 by 15 sphere. It was huge. Yeah, I don't even know if that mod still works. I have to check, but I used to use it on like I just wanted to destroy asteroids, so I had arrays of those things, or I'd have like 5 of them on an advanced rotor, piped in through an advanced rotor. So the advanced rotor would spin with these things out on like conveyor arms. It would just destroy asteroids. Oh, they got loud. Okay. Let's see if this works. And I am going to go ahead and change that rotor speed. Y'all have convinced me. Let's go. We'll do negative 0.1. That's fine. Off we go. Have some uranium. Let's drop that off in one of you guys. Alright, so it's got 62k there. Alright, let's hide empty. 40k here. 58k. Oh, this is going to be entertaining. Yeah, I know, the slower they move, the more you collect. But I mean, look at this. It's just like, I think we're going to get enough material I am not overly worried about. But and that should... Yep. Looks like that got it. Alright, so for that little bit of space, how much uranium do you think we've gotten in there? So we've got 4k uranium there, 600, another 4k there. Oh, yeah. We now have enough uranium to conquer the galaxy. Awesome, thank you, Jago. I wonder why you couldn't. Oh, you might not have been able to. I don't know if you can. I don't know. No, my Twitter should be set up to accept PMs from everybody. But yeah, I'll take a look at it after the live stream is done. So thank you for doing that. Appreciate it. But we have drills of doom. Doom, doom, doom. That's the point, sir. You always want to have as much as possible. Oh, man. Alright, so I'm just going to let that run. And what's even better is that the refineries are processing the uranium, and we have a small reactor on it, so it's just feeding more power into the whole system as it goes. I mean, look at this, we're already up to 50 units. I've doubled my processed uranium. Because I only put, what, like 20 in there? Oh, man. Let's see here. Not too worried about the rest of it. All the drills. Do we have anything in the cargo? Or is it all just in the refinery right now? It's all just in the refinery. Oh, nope. It's going into cargo. Okay. That's good. I mean, we've probably got 1 million stone already. Honestly. Because we've got about 117k in each of them. 121k. So if we go... Figure 120 times 4... You know... What was that? 500k. So yeah. We've got over 1 million stone already. Ah... Which is good. Giant swath of destruction. You know, I probably shouldn't enjoy destroying asteroids as much as I do, but there's just something fun about taking these things out. Oh.
No energy.
All right. Okay, so
Energy low.
we have this beast up and running. And I think what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and call this one here. I'm going to let this thing run for a while. Actually, how much ice do I have left? I have a little bit of ice there. Still have some lake ice up here, so we've got a little bit. A little bit. But there's ice on the moon, so we're on the asteroid. We actually have an ice deposit. I'm trying to remember where. Somewhere on here. It looks like we got iron on here too. Nice. So yeah, I think this is actually a good place to build our space launching platform. Between what we can pull out of the stone, what is actually here in resource deposits, and what we're going to be pulling out of this, just, you know, doing stupid crap like this. I think we're in a pretty good position. Go find gold. Yeah, I know I need to go get gold, which means we will need to build an actual mining vehicle as well, which is what part of the reason why I've set this process up, is because I want to be able to do that. And the crater that we've just boxed in, we're going to turn that into our build platform. But on that note, I'm going to get out of here. I want to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, you know the routine. Oh, but I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy your week. And we'll see you back here on Friday for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody.